anybody know we're live?
Like he's trying to block himself. Did you get magnet holders? Oh,
Yeah.
you just got a notification that you went on. How?
Frank, please don't do that.
Frank just shoved his fingers into my neck. Magnet holders. Oh, you just got a notification that you
Okay, so we are live. I'm just passing Grob on 75. That's a German. That's a German company that does just about everything. And we are heading south on 75. We are about 30 minutes from Chick-fil-A, and we're going to go to Chick-fil-A for breakfast. And then we are going to keep on heading south until we hit 70, and then we are going to go west on 70, and we then are going to we're going to try to get as close to Scott's tonight as possible.
Who's Scott?
Scott of HO Slot Cars.
Going to his house?
We're going to his house tomorrow around 10 o'clock.
Hey.
And everybody's telling me that his place is an absolute, just all it is slot cars everywhere. So we're gonna find out the truth about it. I brought $20,000 in cash to buy as much of it as I can. So so we're gonna try to buy as much of his stuff as I can.
What if he doesn't sell anything?
And
I mean, you can give me 20,000, right?
so it is a foggy day today. It's foggy, and there's one town on 75 that needs to have a Chick-fil-A, and that's Lima. Lima, well, actually, they're actually building. I should say. So in Findlay, there's no there's a Chick-fil-A in Findlay, but it's not on 75. Get onto your thingamajiggy.
My switch is dead.
What?
My switch is dead.
So there's a Chick-fil-A in Findlay, but it's off of 75. It's where the mall is. Well, it's where the mall was. They've torn down the mall, and they're building a Target where the mall was. And they've kept some of the buildings, like, for example, where Sears was, that turned into a one of those farm places, Red Ryder or something, I can't remember. Well, anyway, so I was in Findlay a couple days ago, and I noticed they're doing construction right off of 75 next to Walmart. And I went to the get gasoline, and I asked the lady at the gas pump, I said, so what do they make? I said, what are they building right here? And she said they're making a Chick-fil-A. So there'll be a Chick-fil-A right off of 75, okay, which, if you have a Chick-fil-A off of 75, it's a gold mine. It's a gold mine. That's why, so between Findlay and Dayton, the only big town is Wapakoneta and Lima. And I'm thinking, man, you in Lima, you should have a Chick-fil-A already there. Right off of 75, you should have a Chick-fil-A.
Wait, if I have internet.
And, so they're going to have a Chick-fil-A now in Findlay. The only problem is they don't have one until you almost get to Dayton. Well, it's not Dayton. It's what's the town?
It's
not Dayton. It's Sydney, Ohio. There's a big factory in Sydney.
Gale Force just made it to the top.
There's a big factory in Findlay called Newton. I think it's called Newton or something. Now if you're on that, you have to read the comments. Okay.
I am.
I'm trying to find the video.
Gale Force said intelligent conversation with Bryan. New name.
So we are headed to Vegas. We got a big show in Vegas.
Frankie's the one back there.
Frankie's right back there.
No. Gale Force said David's got a car for it back there, or what? That's Frankie. I'm surprised this pillow's blocking him.
I'm trying to put that video again.
The weather is I think the weather's gonna be pretty good going to Vegas. Normally, I'm still in September.
Are you sponsored by someone?
So if you guys want to do any sponsors, or if you guys want to do any super chats, whoever is the biggest super chat. So we're gonna do a contest on the way going to Vegas. Okay, whoever and whatever money is collected on the super chat, we are going to that money will be for the boys. Okay, that's extra spending cash. And whoever is the largest super chat donator, whoever donates the most to super chat is going to get a free golf truck. Okay, so whoever is the largest contributor to super chat.
Did someone donate $60 last time?
Yeah, $60. And whatever money is collected, that will be shared between David and Frankie. Okay, so.
Did you learn all your presidents yet, Frank? How
So-
about you, David?
So that is what the super chat's going to be for. Okay, so whoever gives the most in super chat will get a free golf tanker. Okay.
You love giving out free cars, aren't you?
So just so you know, you can super chat anytime you want. You can. We're going to start doing more of that on YouTube. It's getting super chat, getting subscribers, and we're going to try to attract more YouTube customers.
You're 13,000.
We have 13.5 thousand subscribers. We want to try to get to 50,000 by the end of the year.
Your most popular video had 118,000.
Yes.
Your most popular short had 26,000. Your most popular live stream got 19,000.
So those are the kind of the. See, now when I'm driving, like for example, if I take my glasses off, my long-term vision, it's called nearsight. Okay, it's a little foggy, but it's not enough to where I really need glasses. And actually, the doctor told me that I really should not. That actually my glasses would or my eyesight would actually get better, because right now I can read now the comments. Everything here has more clarity.
Why do your older videos get so much views?
Because I've been on for almost 15 years.
Actually, almost 20. The oldest video had 28,000 views.
Yes. So we're coming up to Blue Lick Road, which is almost into Dayton or Lima, and
Gale Force said seatbelts.
yeah, I don't. Daniel. Okay, so Daniel. Yeah, you guys. The boys have seatbelts on. Daniel has this weird thing about seatbelts, and he always snaps my seatbelt behind me. Okay. You know, I look at seatbelts like this. Okay, listen. I grew up all through the 50s or all through the 60s and the 70s with no seatbelts. Okay. You know, we
to Vegas.
We survived without seatbelts. Now, are seatbelts a safety? Yes, they're a safety, okay? Yes, if I get in an accident, you know, and so, you know, yes, they save life. Now, why do they put stickers on these cars about safety belts? Because they kill. It's like, okay, what do you do? Why do you have safety stickers on the car about using a safety belt? Okay, well you can't use it with kids. Kids can't. Blah 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 blah. You know, it's, you know, if you want to wear a safety belt, that's your business. See, it all goes back to, you know, it all goes back to, is the nanny going to constantly no, it's not a school bus. Is the nanny going to constantly be taking care of you? Okay, and that's really what. Do you want a nanny or a government organ to tell you what you can and can't do? Okay. Now, people would then say, well, then that means I can do whatever I want. No, it's all, you know, it's morality. See, and a lot of people will say, well, you can't legislate morality, which is just horse manure. We do it all the time, you know. But anyway, so yeah, so I've got the safety belt fastened behind me. Now the boys have got their safety belts on. And
you have to have it in the front, but in the back.
No, you don't need safety belts in the back.
Okay.
But you need to have them on, Frank. So, so I'm coming into Lima. Lima is a huge GM plant where they've made a lot of tanks, and they still make the Abrams.
Comparison insurance.
They make.
You're getting sponsored. By
you're not reading any of these comments.
Yes, I am. You won't let me.
No, read them then.
Two of them said if you can ride a motorcycle without a helmet, you should be able to not wear a safety belt.
Exactly. That's exact. UNM is exactly right. If they allow people to still get on a motorcycle, okay, all right, without a helmet, what is the difference? Okay, somebody just sent a message, a big one. What is it?
Oh my.
Nobody should be able to ride them. Turn the music down, Frank. I'm not going to tell you again. So I have basically a 1.5 week with these two. Both of them. Frankie and David.
You're going to love it.
So,
okay, Michael said, I remember everyone in the 80s, especially my aunt and uncle, gripping about belts being forced upon the population, but I've seen enough crap on the roads to wear mine.
He's seen enough what? He saw enough what?
Saw enough crap on the roads that he wears his.
Oh, he wears his?
Nick said in PA don't need a helmet. Adam said, I wish Bryan would ask me to go on a trip with him. Adam. Whatever.
Oh, and by the way, they're not. They're changing. Cracker Barrel has not conceded. They are changing everything on Cracker Barrel. I am never going to Cracker Barrel again.
Why?
Never. I'm never, because the CEO is still being defiant, and they're still changing the store. I just seen right here in Lima, they're changing the sign at Cracker Barrel. I'm never going to Cracker Barrel. Never again. And I love that place, okay? I am never going again.
Well, I guess
never.
You don't love it anymore.
Nope, not anymore. Not anymore. So anyway, so Lima, I just went through Lima, and Lima is a typical town in America that should be 4 times the size that it is. Lima. Lima should be probably the. If you look at the location of Lima, Lima should be the size of Cleveland or bigger than Toledo. Lima should be. it's really amazing that Ohio has a lot of infrastructure. The best thing about Ohio is Interstate 75. If I was a corporation anywhere in the world or anywhere in America that wants to expand, I would do it in Ohio, and I would do it off of 75. I mean, literally off of 75. I could show you, because I've been driving 75 for about 40 of my life, 40 years of my life. And I could show you, especially now in Lima. See, this is what I'm happy. Lima is growing because there is now hiring. Look at us, now hiring. All these huge factories are opening up here in Lima. Okay, I can show you right here. They're all over the place. ProTech, all these different places are opening up here in Ohio. Okay. Oh, I forgot to bring it. Oh, shoot. Oh, the Megatron, the
megaphone?
Yes. Oh, darn it. Shoot.
Dad, it's okay. You can buy one.
But anyway, so we're now leaving Lima.
Anyways,
So Ohio is probably, and it's not just because I live here. It's Ohio is the most unique state of the union, and let me explain why. What?
Adam
Yes.
said turn around and go get it.
I'm not going to back and get it. So Adam can go flush a toilet.
What? Go back and get what?
Michael said maybe it's time to move on.
So here is why I was talking to so we went to dinner last night with Jesse and Daniel, and one of Daniel's friends came to dinner with us, and he's a farmer. He farms about 3,000 acres in Northwest Ohio. And I ask questions all the time. I'm always asking questions. Okay, always asking questions. And I'm asking, how much grain do you get per acre? How much yield do you get? How much do you make? Blah blah blah. And then I asked him the soil. He goes, "Oh, no, Northwest Ohio is a great crop. You can, because in the spring it sucks up the water. Okay, and so when they plant the crops, even if they have a drought, like in August." We had a drought in August. Hardly ever rained in August. That the roots can go really deep and keep having water. Well, Northwest, all of Ohio is like that. If you've ever been in southern Ohio, where my grandfather or where my dad and mom are from, Crooksville, Ohio, that's
Speed check reported ahead on I-7.
Southern part of Ohio, by the Ohio River. And
Chick-fil-A's right here.
And you're supposed to be reading the comments.
No one's commenting.
Don't forget to super chat. Don't forget to super chat some money for David and Frankie. Whoever's the big donor is going to get a free golf car.
Golf cart.
Golf cart. I thought it was a golf tank.
But Ohio is a very unique state, okay? Now, let me compare Michigan and Ohio. So, for example, Michigan could have been as popular as Ohio. You had Detroit, which literally imploded in the 1960s and 70s. Literally imploded. What is really amazing is that in the 1950s, which is, I think, amazing, the 1950s, Detroit was the #1 city in the world in finance, in economics, in living standards, everything. Every indicator, it was #1 in the 1950s. 1950. Every one. And then in 1960, something happened. which I'm not going to go into detail, but it went from number one from 1960 to 1970. It was literally bankrupt. Okay. And
Two of them said Detroit at one time was the richest city.
it was the richest city in the world. The world. How does that happen? Well, it's called communism, actually, and socialism. Let's take away from somebody and give it to somebody else. So we are driving to Vegas. We're going to be showing a lot of stuff off. We're going to show off the tanker. I'm going to try to sell about 100 tankers to some of my favorite retailers.
Why don't you live stream on this,
And,
live stream on that, and live stream on that?
And
Like X, YouTube, and then
yeah, I know.
X again.
Yeah. Oh, brother.
Wait, now you gotta do X, YouTube, and then TikTok.
I might do that later.
YouTube and
They
TikTok.
have about an hour and a half of a show, okay? Because when I get out of Dayton, when I get west, almost Indiana, I lose signal.
We've already been going for an hour.
The best
Or 30 minutes.
The best Wi-Fi on this trip is between Toledo Toledo and Dayton and Cincinnati, I guess. But I'm getting on to 70 west in Dayton. Okay.
We've been
And
traveling for just an hour.
and what's nice is that I'm gonna get on 70 before I get into Dayton, which is really nice. I don't have to go through Dayton. This is one thing that I do not agree with the interstate system is they're building 2 brand new rest stops on both sides of the road, which to me is a waste of money. They should basically build one rest stop in the middle that both directions can use.
Okay, why don't they just do that?
Saves money, number one, okay, and it's more efficient. But no, they have to build 2. That's just a waste of money. It is just literally a waste of money.
We've been going for like exactly.
And I just find it funny how they just keep on doing that. Now they've done that in Chicago area, but I guess they're going to tear those down. Okay, so we've got some constructions. They're still doing construction on 75. See, 75 was finished in around 1970. And when I was in high school, my mom, she used to go on the interstate, but 75 was kind of finished in the 1970s. But 1970s. Turn the sound down, Frank, or I'm going to take it away from you. Okay? There. Now, I've had to scream at you twice now. Oh, my goodness. Turn the sound down just to where you can hear it. I thought Mom bought you iPods. What happened to the earpods?
I don't know where I put them.
Unbelievable. All right,
I
somebody
have my AirPods in my backpack.
somebody needs to buy Frankie earpods or some headsets.
$500 AirPods, Frank. See, you're sponsored by Tika Games.
We haven't. Nobody has donated. What?
In your chat, these things keep popping up like game sites.
No, I don't know why.
Insurance sites.
I don't know why.
It says sponsor. Are you sponsoring them or are they sponsoring
They're
you?
sponsoring me. I guess we are getting more AdSense. So if people don't understand, AdSense is basically money that I get paid from. Right now, we're getting about $150 a month in ad money from YouTube. And the more we grow, the larger we grow,
Oh, wait, look, it's perfect.
the more views we get, the more people will watch us. Okay. Now, oh, hey, you know what? Take that, open that up, get that one thing, not that one, get the other one. Take this thing here and grip it around there, around that thing there, and then you'll be able to put that up there. So, we are coming into Sydney. Now, Sydney is another great town. Yeah, now grip that shut, okay? No, once you grip it first, screw it. Oh, my gosh. You know, sometimes, David, I really think you're a mechanical. There you go. Now, screw that tight. The other way. Lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Oh, my gosh.
Righty-tighty.
Righty-tighty means you're tightened. Now, tighten it really up. You got to tighten it tight. No, you're not getting it. Never mind. I'll have to do it.
Here, hold on. Let me unbuckle.
Does it go in there? You might have to do it a different direction, a different grip. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think you got it now.
That should be good.
The other knob is to loosen up those other bolts.
It is?
Yes. If you righty tighty, lefty loosey. Oh my goodness. I give up, really. It's really, our younger kids nowadays have no concept of anything. There you go. Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
There we go.
I said righty tighty, lefty loosey.
I know.
So, Ohio is a unique state, okay, because we are the gateway, and then tighten that up. And you pull it.
How do I open this?
You pull it.
Oh, it's like a.
Oh my goodness.
It's like a.
All right, so yeah, perfect. All right, so Ohio's unique because we have Interstate 8090, which goes east-west, 75 north-south, and also 70 north-south. So we really have the interconnection between all the states of America, which then is a if you're a corporation
Bryan
and
is
you
totally gonna lose it on day one.
and you literally, I don't have my donuts. Oh my goodness gracious.
Dad, it's fine.
We're going to stop at Chick-fil-A in about 20 minutes. We're just now coming into Wapakoneta. So no, we just passed Wapakoneta. So Wapakoneta is the birthplace of Neil Armstrong. And there is a lot of, this is a lot of farmland. This is still a lot of farmland. What is wrong?
It's so shaky. It's so shaky.
So Ohio has a lot of farmland. Northwest Ohio does. We're still in Northwest Ohio. You don't get out of Northwest Ohio until you get to Dayton. All right. Then the Ohio is more hilly. Okay. And then see, what they are trying to do is they want to try to make 75 a 4-lane or 3-lane both ways. And one thing that I should have done, okay, is I think speed rail or a fast rail right through the interstate, okay, and put a high-speed rail right in the middle of the interstate. That's my idea. All right, so we're getting up now. So we're getting closer to now Sydney. Sydney is it's a big town, but it's one of those cities that could explode. There are so many cities that could explode in Ohio. You know, do you realize that the population of Ohio is 8 million people? I think it's 8 million. Hey Siri, what's the population of Ohio? 11 million. Wow, I was wrong. Holy cow, 11 million people. Can you believe that? And I think, you know, if you look at Ohio, You could put another 6 million people in this state,
You're
easy.
getting sponsored by college degrees.
You could add another 6 million in this state, and you wouldn't even know it. Just look at Columbus. The amount of growth that's in Columbus alone is staggering. Okay? Just so you know, I'm just telling you. All right? You look at the amount of of growth that's in Columbus, Ohio. Holy moly! Now you got to watch. Now you got to keep the camera. I got to see that mirror. You got that right in the middle of the mirror.
Is that better?
No, you're right in front of the mirror.
Here, maybe
We're gonna have to fix it when I stop.
Where else could I put it?
I just need to be able to see that bottom mirror down there. No, that's fine. Right there is
Are
fine.
you sure?
Yeah, I just need to see that small mirror down there. Halco. So we're headed to Ohio. Then we're going to be going into the next great state, which is Indiana. Now, Indiana at one time was going to be the automobile capital of the world. But for some reason, it was diverted to go to Detroit. But Indiana is another great state that has a lot of potential. Then you go into Illinois. Illinois has just been Illinois, unfortunately, has been a state that has been controlled by criminals.
Wait, Frank,
unfortunately,
this one right here.
It has basically been run by criminals. You go all the way back to the Al Capone days.
What are you doing?
Chicago is, for some reason, Chicago has never changed. It is a corrupt, it is a broken system, and the rest of the state is being destroyed by one city, and that's Chicago. And that's real sad about Illinois. Then we're going to be going into Iowa. No, we're not going to Iowa. We are going to go south because we're going to go through Missouri and Kansas. Now, Missouri is another state that is underlooked because it is it's a great retirement state. If you want to retire and I wish I could retire and go to some place like this, but I'm never going to be able to retire. I'm going to be working until I die, basically. No, I don't want it there, okay?
The Frank's got one.
He doesn't need one. It doesn't fit.
Maybe.
It won't work for his iPad. It's not big enough.
Yeah, it's not big.
Oh my gosh.
I need the...
Put it back, David.
Okie dokie.
I'm not going to be able to take this.
No.
Oh my gosh. Put it back, David.
Don't start singing.
So we're about 20 minutes from Chick-fil-A. We're going to have breakfast at Chick-fil-A. Okay. We're going to enjoy a nice breakfast. And then we'll be on for probably another hour. Now, I'm trying to talk, but David's supposed to be relaying your messages so that I can comment on them.
It's like, Mike said until you get out and drive, how many of the 6 million know how to drive?
There's 11 million in Ohio. Most people know how to drive. There's a small percentage of people that are idiots, okay? And I don't want to use that word lightly. I want to use that word very firmly. Idiots, okay? They just don't know how to drive. See, I take driving differently, okay? A lot of people say, well, when you take the driving courses, you're supposed to drive defensively. And I'm totally opposite. I'm offensive, okay? I am looking at the road. I am way ahead of that, okay? I want to know what's going on before it goes on. And a lot of people, they They don't know how to drive, honestly. They need to take my class on driving, is what they need to do. They need to have educational fidelity. You know, you have a lot of these new bus companies now that are transporting tornado bus. They call it tornado bus. You know, they have all these different, and they're really nice buses. It's really sad what happened with Greyhound. You know, the problem with Greyhound is you don't have the capital. Somebody needs to invest into Greyhound in a whole new fleet, okay? Because there is a, if you look at America back in the 1930s and the 40s and the 50s, there were a lot of people that just didn't have cars, and they needed the bus to get them around. And we need a good nationwide bus company.
Bryan, how do we get the next generation put down TH?
Put down what?
TH.
TH? I don't know what TH is.
Yeah,
they use those abbreviated words. I don't know.
Unless you just
Oh, that's
Vic Rodriguez.
Yeah, no, Vic Rodriguez is an AKA Snuggles. Okay? So Vic Rodriguez is AKA Snuggles. But he has to be very careful on what he's commenting about. One sentence. Once in a while.
Vic Rodriguez said their iPads and pickup slot cars. Does he know how to spell?
What?
He said
No.
their iPads pickup slot cars. You put tools in their hands, not phones and tablets. That's what Michael said.
Yes.
Not
Well, you know what? They're not allowed to have phones at schools anymore. They're not allowed to have their cell phones during school.
They can have them, they just can't have them like on them. They just have to have them in their locker.
No, I know that, and that's fine. But you should not have a phone at school. Period. The problem is, this is what we've created, okay? And it's no different than it was 100 years ago, 50 years ago. Every generation had its issues. You know, you had I could go back to the Wild West. You know, all the youth, the young kids wanted to be a cowboy, and so you had cowboys that were, you know, Jesse James, Wyatt Earp, all these guys. You know, that was the Wild West. Everybody wanted to go into the West, okay?
You want to know what Adam said?
What did Adam say?
I can't believe he forgot the megaphone. Totally ruined.
I know.
Nobody's home said, Bryan, where's your seatbelt?
Okay, we're now getting into Sydney, and this is where the Chick-fil-A is. We're coming up to it right here.
I don't see it on the thing.
It is. Next one.
Wow, is there that many food places?
Now, Sydney is another town that could explode. Literally explode. If you are a distribution, if you're a manufacturer, this is where you come, Sydney, Ohio. There are people that live in Sydney. Ohio has the population. We are having children. Okay, it is growing. Ohio.
I'm pretty sure half of that 11 million is just our family.
Ohio is growing. And this is where you want to come, is Sydney.
Bob said Chick-fil-A pit stop.
Yes, we're going to have a Chick-fil-A pit stop.
Nobody's home said he avoided that question. Guess he thinks they are not important.
What are not important?
He said, Bryan, where's your seatbelt? gloves.
Yeah, I don't need gas yet.
But we need to stop anyways.
No, we don't.
Yeah, all
we
gloves we need to stop at. And that's where we always stop at.
Hey, I see a Sydney water tower.
So we are really close to a trailer.
Anthony said I need it for math.
Yeah, I was disappointed. There it is, Newton's. There's the big factory over there. Bell and Howell used to have a factory here.
Hey, Dad, someone said, yeah, state troopers look for people without seatbelts. Man, you got pulled over because of that before.
We did get pulled over once. I've already passed. I've already passed 2 police officers without wearing my seatbelt. Okay. Now, if I get stopped, you're gonna watch it live, and you'll hear exactly what I say. Okay.
How to get out of one?
No, I'm just gonna say, listen. Laws are made for the lawless. Okay. I don't need a law to tell me to wear a seatbelt. Okay.
I might just put on a movie on here and then just watch it while I fall asleep.
You know what I'm saying? See, a seatbelt law really is a useless law. It is it's a futility of obedience. Okay, and you know, I remember my grandma Dixie. You know, she was driving her Comet down southern roads in Ohio in the 70s. Never wore a seatbelt. Never wore a seatbelt. In 1960s, never wore a seatbelt. And you're probably saying, well, you know, we're safer now. Oh, are we really? Really? We're safer now?
What? Anthony said, but I need my cell phone for the answers.
What?
I need it for math. I need it to pass notes.
Yeah, I know. That's the only reason. What's that one?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that is
big.
Vic. We don't want to ban you. I will ban you myself. I do not want a text message that big. Oh my gosh, here we go again.
Sorry for the confusion. I am a master prosthetic dental technician with 45 years experience in California. I would love to make you a new denture that look good and functional correct.
Who's that?
Vic Rodriguez.
No, Vic Rodriguez is Snuggles. He lives in Connecticut. He was banned a couple months ago because he said something very badly to me on my text message. And he still's not learning his lesson.
Why? What happened?
Don't worry about it.
You don't like him?
I know. I didn't say I didn't like him. I didn't like what he said to me.
What did he say to you?
I don't want to repeat it because you're a child. No, I'm not.
I am a child.
I know that, and I don't want to repeat it. Don't make me repeat it. I'm going to have to. Anyway, so Ohio. So now we just left Sydney. Now we're headed to Dayton. You have the outskirts of Dayton. Now Dayton is another city that is absolutely. It's you know what? It's funny is these cities used to be meccas in the 1940s, 50s, and 60s. They really had a lot of people that lived in them. The downtowns, they were bustling. They were people going. Now they're all vacant. All these cities are vacant, and I'm thinking to myself, what happened? Well, everybody left them. Oh, Dayton is another prime example of a city that kind of stagnated. Now, Dayton is close to Cincinnati, but Dayton and Cincinnati will probably merge one of these days. It'll be a mexaplex. It'll be kind of like Dallas, Fort Worth. They're 2 separate cities, but one of these days they'll merge to be one big city. Dayton and Cincinnati will. If we are if we live on Earth for another 100 years or 1,000 years
What
or
about
whatever.
what about in the year 2525?
In the year 2525.
That's 500 years.
Hey, do you guys want to listen to some of my favorite songs?
No, you'll get copyrighted.
Does everybody want to hear some of my favorite
You'll get
songs?
Copyrighted.
Here, I'm going to let you guys listen to one of my favorite
You're
songs.
gonna get copyrighted.
That's all right. We're going to have fun today. So we're going to listen to one of my favorite songs.
Oh, you were just at 34, now you're at 28.
I know, I don't know what happened.
You was just like poke the bear.
Hey, Alexa. The Battle of New Orleans.
No, I don't like this song.
Hey, Alexa. The Battle of New Orleans.
Ah, it's raining.
Now we're coming into Piqua.
What's that? Dad.
Those people dance and maybe they'd be
Happy all the time.
But February
Weary me simmer. Nay, till I deliver. News on the doorstep.
I couldn't
Take one more step.
I can't
Remember if I tried, I read about my
Dad, this
widow
ain't Chick-fil-A,
died.
12 minutes away.
something
They sit inside the day the music died.
so
Bye bye, Miss American, bye. Save the Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I
left your avenue
die.
said stop singing, you're making the neighbor's dog bark.
Did
You know the book of love. You know that Okay, so why is that song so important to me? Okay, now Vic, you do it one more time and I'm gonna ban you.
That was rock. Oh, never mind. I didn't notice that.
Does it one more time,
Vic
sends
said-
another paragraph.
Vic said,
He better not.
Bryan,
Better not. Does it again, I'm gonna ban him.
Yeah, I had Bryan. He said, Bryan, I have ordered slot cars from your store. I'm not related to Rod. I am a real person. Check your receipts, and you will find me in your computer. Not a joke. I would make you new teeth.
Okay, so here's the deal, here's the deal with American Pie. Here is why American Pie and slot cars are such a connection to me. And I can't, look at this, they're building a brand new rest stop. Man, this thing is huge. They're gonna put a gas station there, I think.
Wet
They
shower
should put a
award.
gas station at every one of the rest stops.
Anthony said wet shower award.
So basically, American Pie. Why is American Pie so? Why is American Pie so? Why do I connect so much to it with slot cars? Is because when I was a kid,
David, I'm positive.
when I was a kid and living in Toledo near the Franklin Park Mall, you know, that's where I started getting into slot cars. In 1971, I set my track up in my bedroom. I tell this story all the time. And this is how my connection with slot cars.
Nick said
Bonded.
great folk song.
What?
Nick said great folk song.
Oh, it's the greatest song. This is
How long is that song?
it's almost 8 minutes. This is basically the song of America. Okay, American Pie. This is the cumulation or the compilation of America. You can't get more. You believe in God, oh, give save your own soul and take me down, soul. No, you're in love with him, and I saw you dancing on the gym. Your clothes up the shoes. There's a river cruise. Days rocking buck, foundation and a pickup truck. I mean, that's America. The music. Look at that, a brand new sheets. Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove the Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this will be the day that I die. Singing this will be the day that I die. In years, it's been our own. It's Frozen and Rolling Stones. Not far it used to be. Mr. Singing Queen. The Dara from James Dean. Yours.
My pillow. My pillow.
The thing was sticking around. The jester stored his stony crown. Now June was adjourned. Was adjourned. Here we go, Chick-fil-A, exit 74.
It's not Sunday, is it?
Lord, and it's in the dark, the day, the music died. We're singing bye bye, Miss American Pie. Sent the Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. The good old boys drinking whiskey and rye. Yeah, baby, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, baby. That's why we do the slot cars. That's why we do the golf semi-truck. That's why we do all these things. We get because we want to remember when we were kids again. Yeah, baby. Because we want to have fun. Holy cow. I couldn't be more excited.
Michael said sink the Bismarck.
Oh, I am. Oh, that's another one. Yeah.
You're gonna get copyrighted.
Oh, that's right. That's another. Hey, Alexa, play Sink the Bismarck.
Here's Sink the Bismarck by Johnny Horton.
No, you can't get a better song than this. Bum, 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 rum, bum, bum. Dun, ba-dum, da-dun, 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 da-dun. The year was 1941. The Germans had the ship. They had the biggest guns. There was the. What the heck? What the heck is that all about? Oh my gosh. I almost rear-ended somebody. Oh my gosh. Mark, the guy just literally put his brakes right on. Freeze. It meant so much. Hit the decks are running, and then the guns around. In the dark, we're gonna cut her down. In the dark, on that fatal day, the Bismarck started firing 15 miles away. To sink the Bismarck, it is the day. Down. 6 long days and night. Look at that. Cracker Barrel. It used to be a Cracker Barrel. Went out of business. Unbelievable. Down that ocean. We gotta sink the Bismarck to the bottom of the sea. Think the battleship was right to touch and fuss. We got to sink the Bismarck 'cause the world it meant so much. Hit the decks are running, boys. It seems to round and round. Sink the Bismarck, we're gonna cut her down. This is the day of the sun. Hours away from Moonlight, they did run. They'll throw them to the street, send the 10. You gotta sink the death, you gotta cut her down.
Someone's on break.
Trains were coming fast. They knew the Bismarck, they knew she couldn't last. The battleship was just a memory. The Bismarck was the battle cry in the sea. The battleship, we gotta sink the bus. We gotta sink the Bismarck 'cause the world it meant so much. Hit the decks are running, boys. Because around, you know what's so funny? I was listening to. Okay, so we almost had an accident. Which we have that we do that quite often when I'm driving. It's almost have accidents. Okay, I'm not laughing. Okay, I honestly I wonder how I even get anywhere without getting in an accident. Okay, those angels, and I'll tell you the angel story. I'll let you guys know the angel story. Right now, I'm gonna order my meal right now. Okay, so we're gonna eat in the car. Okay, we're not gonna go in.
Okay, I can just watch you while I eat.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some breakfast.
Breakfast. Nobody's home said. Very good reason to have your seatbelt on, mister.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry.
Let me go to my music. Amazon Music.
You've been going for about an hour.
Hey, don't break. So Derek says, don't forget to be funny.
Welcome to Chick-fil-A. My name is Bruce. Coming into the order.
Yeah, it's Bryan Young. I got my points. You want to scan my points?
Yeah, I'll see your points at the window.
All right, so
we'll get started.
all right, so we're gonna get I want to get one number or two number 7s with the hash browns and orange juice.
Are we doing bacon or sausage?
Sausage. 2 number 7s, and then another number 7.
What would you like for the beverages?
I said orange juice, please.
Orange juice. 2 of them with orange juice.
Yeah.
And then another number 7?
Yeah, I want the third number 7. No cheese, please. Extra butter on the muffin with the orange juice with a cup of ice and the hash browns.
Are we doing sausage or bacon?
Sausage. Please. Pretty please.
No cheese, extra butter, hash brown,
Yep.
orange juice, and a cup of ice.
Yeah.
Need any sausage or ketchup?
No.
Alright, so I have 2 sausage, egg, and cheese muffins with hash browns and orange juice, then 1 sausage, egg, and cheese muffin with no cheese, and then extra butter on the muffin, hash brown, and orange juice, and cup of ice.
Yes.
Alright, $24.69.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, pleasure, thank you.
Ooh, Dad, what are these? Extra butter.
Sometimes it's overdone. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Control airplane. What are you talking about?
Those
Okay.
fell.
Oh, snacks. Oh, God. Frank discovered the snacks. Hide the snacks. He discovered them.
Hey, Bryan?
Yeah.
24.69.
Wait, you have 43 people watching?
43
19
people. Wow.
likes. It'll be
44 if I can watch.
All right, ready?
I can't.
Are you ready?
24.69.
Oh, that's. I forgot I got to pay for it. Well, we have to do that, I guess. I suppose that make it happy here.
It's funny how you can just pay so fast with Apple.
Well, you Apple Pay. There's no better place than Apple Pay.
Then you should give me like $500 on my Apple Pay.
Well, you know what?
It's not happening.
Or it's not happening.
It's not happening.
You aren't gonna give me $500 in Apple Cash?
unless they super chat you $500.
Super chat.
If they super chat you money, then
I
you
don't
will
got
have
super
money.
Chat.
Huh?
I don't got super chat.
It's just Dad's.
Oh.
Just for us.
Oh, something is. Hold on.
Throw that in the trash here. Okay, I don't want Frank. Your trash is everywhere.
Go game console.
You know what? I'm gonna play games
Hey,
on
my
two different
drink.
things at once.
The one right on top, sir, is the one with no cheese, okay?
Oh, okay. All right. Awesome. Thanks. Okay, straws.
And there's
Oh,
stickers
straws.
on- Some straws?
Yep. 333. Okay, great. Thanks.
My pleasure.
Here.
I don't really need a straw. It's a bottle. I'm supposed to drink out of it.
I know I need a straw. Grab out, but.
Stop, Frank. That's why I don't like Frank. He keeps touching me.
I'm not touching you. The straw's touching you.
Frankie, I'm telling you right now.
I threw a straw at him.
Okay, guys.
Nick said breakfast is free.
Breakfast.
Is he gonna donate? Or was that a joke because you forgot to pay?
The things are supposed to be for you guys.
Huh?
The things are supposed to be for you guys.
What thing?
I don't eat it without ketchup, but
Yeah,
are
well, yeah,
good.
because they're. I know. They're hot.
Let me like
Joe.
first.
Johnny Horton. Can't get a better song singer. I'm going to play another one in a minute.
Are you gonna get so banned?
banned. Why?
Copyright.
For bad songs, David. You get copyrighted for bad songs.
No, you'll get copyrighted on copyrighted songs.
So they did a study on the Fletcher Destroyer and the Yamamoto, and they found out that if they would have bought, wait a minute.
Huh.
They found out that if you would have bought the equal amount of Fletcher Destroyers in tonnage, so if you took let's say a Fletcher weighed 1 ton, and the Yamamoto, let's say the Yamamoto was 100 tons. I'm just going to use small numbers, 100 tons. And you decided to build, and a Fletcher was 100 or 1 ton or 10 tons. That if you built 10 Fletcher, destroyers, the amount of ships that the Fletcher just sunk, the tonnage that they sunk during World War II, was 10 times what did you realize that the Yamamoto only fire its main guns once in battle before it sank? Once. And they found out that the Fletcher Destroyer is crazy. Matter of fact, there's a great movie, and it's free on YouTube, called, it's something like Archimedes, and it's basically, the Japanese they really screwed up by building the Yamamoto.
Yeah. All the movies are free when you have premium.
I know, that's why I got premium.
So it's not free, you still have to get premium. Unless someone filmed it.
I think it's called The Math of Archimedes. And it basically goes into the design and the building of the Yamamoto. And how it was futile. How the Yamamoto was probably the most useless ship ever made.
It sounds like something from.
They should have just built 50 destroyers.
Oh my cheese! What? There was so much cheese on this.
It's really kind of an amazing movie. It is a great movie. If you guys get a chance to see it.
I love turning off on me.
So what are the comments? Any comments about me already having an accident?
No.
Oh.
Oh, what's my internet? I just lost internet. No, my iPad turned up and it turned off my hotspot.
Tell me you didn't eat that already, did you?
No, I still got it.
Another big factory. There are so many factories off of 75. Man, you would have to be completely an idiot not to build a factory off of 75. I don't know if it's the numbers of Archimedes or the math of Archimedes. It's a Japanese movie. It was made in Japan by Toho, and it really just it shows the stupidity of the almond tree. Because they were going to build 3 of them, but one of the battleships they turned into an aircraft carrier. Even their aircraft carriers were junk. I was watching a video about Canada, that they had this, they created this factory up in Canada that made 52.
Now it's time to pull out this.
They built 52 micro carriers in 80 days in World War II. Carriers. How do you compete with that? You know, seriously, if you're if you're
Can you open this, Craig? I said open it. Boy.
there's no way they could have won. And I was watching these alternate universes of how that Germany won the war. There was no way Germany could have won the war. Impossible. Impossible.
There was another war.
You can have some of them, but you can't have all of them.
So I can have all of them but one.
Eat one at a time. My gosh, you don't have to turn into a Frankie.
Yeah, like that. Like a big boy. Let's switch it then.
What? No, I'm live.
We're just watching you eat.
Steven, are you playing Block Blast?
Uh-huh. Dad, guess what?
What?
Was it the Orleans that we did Korean with, barbecue with?
Yes,
Yeah, they had the Korean barbecue in there.
I know. Where?
No, it was some hotel. One hotel had the Korean barbecue.
Yeah, that was in Connecticut.
Oh. We're going to Las Vegas.
Right now we're in the Dayton corridor. The Dayton, I call it Dayton Metroplex. You know, it's really funny about how things have changed in just in the whole newsprint industry. So I used to start driving this
The times are
20 years ago. But about 25 years, actually I think maybe 30 years ago, the Dayton News, which was the biggest newspaper of Dayton, they built a whole new printing press, or they were located in downtown Dayton. They closed that down, and they bought a whole new facility off of 75. It's all gone. Dayton News is out of business. Nobody reads the newspaper. Nobody reads the newspaper anymore.
Roof does.
That's the last generation.
It's the generation.
No, it's the
Gen X's?
no millennials. Not millennials. So I'm a boomer. You still have some boomers that read newspapers, but most those would be the older boomers, like older than Tim. People that are still reading newspapers would probably are somebody that's between 70 and 80 still read the newspapers. At 90, let's say between 70 and 90, those are the people that are still reading newspapers. And
Hey, Dad.
you're just useless.
Dad.
It's really sad. So a newspaper, you stop and think about it, the newspaper was the #1 source of information ever since it was created. And now the newspaper, because of the phone, the iPhone, they're absolutely useless.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep making new iPhones every month. First it was every year, now it's every month.
I mean, you stop and think about it. How many people that were employed in the newspaper industry, it's all gone.
Hey, Dad.
What?
Guess what?
I'm not going to do that. You know, the Sentinel Tribune, they built a brand new building in the 1970s. Brand new press and everything. They were located downtown Bowling Green. They bought a brand new building, brand new press and everything. It's all gone. It was bought out by a different company. And the newspaper is half as thick as it used to be, and it's half as wide, and it's $1.50. It's $1.50, and they're trying to get $1.50 for a newspaper. That's ridiculous. $1.50.
Take it out. Just hold it.
All right, we are 70 west. We are now headed west on 70. Now we're heading into Richmond, Indiana, and Indianapolis. Everybody's driving like snails. Just so everybody knows that I'll probably be signing off here in about another 20 minutes because the internet in this area between Dayton, Ohio and Indiana is the worst internet. So the first time I lose signal, I'm going to sign off, just so you guys know, okay? I just can't get any speed up. Okay, David, put that down. You're supposed to be reading comments.
I told you my internet lost.
Yeah, you turned off the thing.
You have to turn it off and turn it back.
And clean up this stuff.
You know what? Yeah. Okay, back to comments.
Get this stuff cleaned up.
Good morning, David and Frank.
Here, get this stuff cleaned up.
Good morning, Anthony Bateman.
All right, we don't have anybody, no super chat yet for David and Frankie.
Well, you could super chat me some money.
We are.
Maybe people just don't have Apple. Oh, wait, never mind. I can use your card. There.
We are now headed to Indianapolis. We're now headed to Indianapolis. I'll be on until when we get closer to Indiana is when I lose the signal.
It's okay because we've been on for an hour and a half.
I don't think it's broadcasting anything. Happens every time we get Indiana. When we get close to Indiana. I think it's broadcasting. Happens every time
Your voice keeps cutting
we get
out.
close to Indiana. No, I know that. I know that. That's what I told them. We're gonna be signing off, guys, because I can't do a show if there's no internet. Okay? No, that's really what it is. I have better reception in the middle of nowhere in Texas.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do. I hope you guys understand. I don't do this intentionally. I'd like to talk to you, but as soon as I know as soon as I get on Interstate 70, okay, and I head in Indiana, there's no internet.
I mean, you're already losing everyone because they think you're.
You know, it's so funny. You would think that I'm in Northwest Ohio, I'm in Ohio, Indiana, that there would be internet everywhere. Nope, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Well, you guys, we'll do another show later on today. I'll try to do one like 3 o'clock when I get into St. Louis. And we will see you guys later today, okay? That sound good?